Hello and good afternoon. I am Giuseppe Sciascia. I'm a policy officer working for DG Reform European Commission. I have the pleasure of being here to present today the EU-Supervisory Digital Finance Academy, and I'm really grateful to the organizer of the SupTech Week for giving me the opportunity to present this initiative of the European Commission DG Reform. In my short presentation, I will explain what is the EU SDFA, what are its scope and objectives, what is the training offer that we have at the moment, how we are implementing this project, what we have achieved so far, and how we include SupTech in our activities. And then I will briefly explain what are the next steps of the project, and I will give you also an overview of the activities in relation to SupTech that we carry out in our technical support work with EU member states. So the EU SDFA, first of all, is a technical support project that has been launched by the European Commission DG Reform in 2022. DG Reform is a Directorate General of the European Commission, which is responsible for managing the technical support instrument, which is a facility established in the European Union budget, which enables us to provide support to member states for structural reform. So we help member states in carrying out structural reforms, and we cover different policy areas. One of these policy areas is the financial sector and access to finance. And within this policy area, we have offered the member states the possibility of joining this project. This has been launched as a flagship initiative because we have realized the need for several national competent authorities, several supervisory authorities in the EU to really increase their understanding of digital finance, understanding the impact of digital finance on their supervisory remit and responsibilities. And so we have created a program that tries to achieve exactly this objective. So first of all, to understand and address the risks posed by the use of advanced technologies in the financial sector. So basically, what is the impact of digitalization in the financial system? And then at the same time, help the authorities exploiting the potential of advanced technologies for financial supervision and regulation. This program has been launched, as I said, in 2022. It is open to the national competent authorities established in all the EU member states. And we have had so far one full cycle where 26 authorities have participated from 20 member states. And the Academy has grown over time. This year we have 34 NCAs from 25 member states, and next year we will reach 37 NCAs from 26 member states. How the Academy was born, as you can imagine, the idea of the Academy was put forward in light of the EU 2020 Digital Finance Strategy, where it was acknowledged the need for NCAs to acquire expertise and technical knowledge to supervise digital finance, both with regard to entities already established in the market and the new providers of services. And at the same time, as I said before, the need to help NCAs exploiting the potential of technology for financial supervision. And this very much relates to the topic of the week, which is SupTech. We have also realized that, of course, there are a lot of initiatives in the area of digital finance, but many of these initiatives are a bit scattered around, and so we have realized the need to foster synergies, build economies of scale, and most importantly, try as much as possible to develop a cross-sectoral approach so as to include all the sectors of financial intermediation. What we offer in the academy, let's start from the bottom. So we have foundational training courses. These are carried out in a residential format. Generally, we have 4 or 6 residential training weeks, foundational residential training weeks, 4 for the first year, and for year 2 and year 3 we will have 6. And these courses cover a wide variety of topics. So we introduce different type of technologies used in finance at the moment and different applications. We introduce the key concepts, but we also introduce the main regulatory provisions that apply at the moment to digital finance activities, and what are their impacts for supervisors. Then we have workshops. These are organized by the European supervisory authorities at their premises. There is one per each ESA. And we have contributions from NCAs that participate or do not participate to the EU SDFA, and we try again to give a cross-sectoral approach to the topics of the workshops. Last year, for example, we had workshops on digital business model analysis, on SupTech and on RegTech, so as to really try to cover as many topics as possible and really follow a cross-sectoral approach. And on top of that, we have advanced training courses. These are also residential. They are organized via at the premises, as I will explain later on, of the UI. We have similar to the foundational training weeks, 4 residential training weeks in year 1 and 6 in year 2 and year 3. These courses focus on specific topics more in depth, with a focus on technologies, applications, and of course with a consideration on the impact for supervision. Very importantly, we have established specific prerequisites for participants to join these advanced training courses, which are not, again, generic, but really target a specific type of audience within the NCAs. The residential advanced courses are complemented by an offer of online training modules, which combine live classes and self-paced study, and mostly refer to an in-depth analysis of the regulatory measures. Now, on top of that, we have early side events, and we produce also dissemination materials and reports that allow us to increase the capacity of the Academy to reach the wider financial supervisory community. The EU-SDFA is being implemented through a partnership between the European Commission, the European Supervisory Authorities, and the European University Institute Florence School of Banking and Finance. These actors have a different role in the implementation of this project. So we, as European Commission, and in particular DG Reform, we are responsible for the general coordination and steering of the project. We provide directly expertise on the areas that we cover. We cooperate with our colleagues in DG FISMA and DG Connect, given the fact that these are the lead policy DGs in this area. We try to link also the EU-SDFA to other technical support initiatives that concern digital finance, and we provide, of course, the financing and the project management part. The ESAs have a role in providing policy input. They provide experts and instructors and speakers for our trainings, and they monitor overall the training activities, and are also responsible, as I said before, for the organization of the early workshops that we organize on top of the training activities. They also manage, in particular, the EBA, the online learning platform that we use for the advanced online modules. And last but not least, we cooperate with EU-SDF. The EU-SDF is responsible for the preparation and design of the curriculum. It takes care of the logistics and organization of the residential training weeks, but also of the online modules in cooperation with ESAs, and then provides support for the organization of the workshops, and is responsible also for the communication and engagement activities of the EU-SDFA. What we have achieved so far. So for the first year, we have had 155 participants during the foundational courses that took place in Florence for 4 days. 49 speakers from 10 countries, a very high level of overall satisfaction, and a good rate of participants that recognize that they will be able to actually mobilize part of the acquired knowledge in their daily work. These results were confirmed also for the online and advanced modules. As you can see, the overall rate of satisfaction is quite high, and also the impact that we have achieved is quite significant. And as overall, we had more than 750 participants to our courses just for the first year. And for this next year, we plan to basically almost double this target that we have achieved. We have also carried out a lot of activities in terms of communication. We have established the official EU SDFA website. We have a LinkedIn account where we present the activities of the Academy. We have an official YouTube channel where we host two different video appeal series, one on how does it work, where we present basically how concrete solutions can be work and can be used by the supervisory authorities, but also the video appeal called Voices from the NCAs, where specific NCAs provide their experience and share their experience on how they have carried out specific projects in the area of SupTech. And finally, we will soon start publishing the books of the Academy. The first one will be published in December 2023 with contributions from all the instructors of the first year of the Academy. Now, an important component, of course, of the activities of the EU-SDFA is represented by SupTech. We have a focus on SupTech since the Academy. One of the objectives, as I explained before, of the Academy is to promote the uptake of SupTech solution by participating NCAs. And really what we want to do is to really help NCAs understanding what are the steps and the processes they need to go through in order to start building possible SupTech tools inside their organization. That's why from the very beginning of the Academy, we have provided advanced training modules dedicated to the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning for SupTech. We really encourage the development of a network of colleagues to develop SupTech solution, and SupTech is also part of in-depth discussions during dedicated workshops. But at the same time, we believe the Academy is an important place where the colleagues can discuss around the planning, the implementation challenges that they encounter in the development of SupTech solutions. So really, the Academy is a place where the colleagues can share their experiences and build a network that they can leverage even beyond the specific training activities that we organize. Now, what is in the future of the Academy? Basically, we plan to continue building a new wide community of supervisors with a strong digital focus. We will strengthen the link between the EU-SDFA and the other technical support projects that we carry out in the area of digital finance, and I will say a few words later on this. We will continue using the Academy as a way to promote cross-border cooperation among authorities, and in particular, we will try to use the Academy as a place where the authorities can identify the risks and opportunities that then can be considered in the policymaking process at EU level. As I said before, SupTech is more in general part of the work that we carry out in DG Reform. As you can imagine, we have encountered a growing number of requests from national competent authorities asking for technical support for the development of SupTech solutions. And we have trends, we have observed trends that one can easily imagine. So there is a growing need, for example, in supervisory areas that require the analysis of data and the development of methodologies that are completely new in areas that are not yet explored or that previously were not under the remit of NCAs, like, for example, the area of sustainable finance. We have observed increasing needs in relation to basically the willingness of NCAs to streamline the supervisory processes. So we have received applications for support with regard to the planning, monitoring, and licensing processes, but also for the management of customer complaints or the identification of wrongdoings by supervised entities. And in general, what we provide to the NCAs is a support that consists of first, an analysis of the business needs. So what are their concrete needs in terms of processes and how SupTech solutions can actually help them make more efficient the processes that they have established. We provide an analysis of the data gaps and how data can be then integrated in the systems and in the SupTech tools to be developed. We provide recommendations and technical specifications for specific tools, and also we can go to the point of developing proof of concepts that basically aim at testing a specific solution and then letting the authorities decide on whether or not continue the project internally and with own investment. That's all. So I really thank you very much for your attention. And in case you would like to reach out and know more about the Academy and the technical support initiatives we carry out in this area, do not hesitate to reach out. Thank you.